Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Command and Conquer 0 Hour on DEF CON. We spent like the past 2 minutes going, have we actually ever casted a 3v3 before? We don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
We're
think
not
so.
sure.
We've done free-for-alls, but either way, there's going to be a 3v3 match here just for something different. We have decided to actually introduce the players while paused, something that we don't do, but when there's like
More than one GLA who might sell their CC and there's 6 players, like it's just too hard. The logistics are mind-blowing.
Okay, so there's obviously a drone somewhere. Is there a... This USA guy can see 4 bases, so either they've messed up their teams, or there's a drone here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say there's a drone here. Or maybe it's just
You
a
should be
scan.
able to see the drone. You can see the drone.
It's probably just a scan,
Yeah, so
though.
it might just be a scan.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's going to be... God damn it. Sadista. We'll call him Sad.
I was going to call him SADA SDA. We
Well,
see
like, you can if you want
SADA SDA building a Humvee here. I'm going to
Slingers are
try
slingers.
that this game.
Yeah, so this guy's going to be the USA Super Weapon General. His teammates will be Mad Max as the Chun Tank, and Pirate as the Super Weapon as well, isn't it?
Yes,
Wow.
super weapon as well.
Two
So
super
two
weapons.
super weapons. On our other side, their opponents are going to be Nightingale as our GLA Vanilla. Will be Moriarty. Yep. I read it as Moriarty, and that seems
Well, but
Moriarty.
you need to
Yes.
pronounce like the caps, like Moriarty.
That seems really difficult. I'm going to call him Moriarty, and I hope he's a fan of like Sherlock Holmes, but I'm just going to roll with that. He will be playing as our China
Tank.
Tank. It was Tank, okay. And going to be S-Fruit. Man, 0 player names, I tell you. Also as our
am
GMA
Fruit.
Vanilla. So 2 GLA Vanillas, 2 USA Super Weapons. Not factions you see all the time.
Yeah,
So.
a little bit weird as well that like they're actually placed like on the side, on the diagonal, rather than like north and south. And so hopefully we won't miss lots of things, which is just kind of to be expected in a 3v3 game. It's hard to keep tabs on everything.
It happens. It really does.
We will endeavour to not miss things.
We'll try our absolute hardest, ladies and gentlemen. So I like DEF CON as a big free-for-all map. Some of the other ones like way too campy, and they have like 2 entrances to everyone's base. If you have a look at the entrances on like like DEF CON, like they're really wide and open. You don't just like cover that with one Patriot. Not the main entrance anyway.
So we see Moriarty going for the very forward factory. Having control of the middle is very important in DEF CON, as we all are aware. There's a lot of supplies here in the middle. And then apart from that, just expanding out. So I need to remember who's actually on with who. So it's the GLA here, the orange, Sfruit, and Moriarty that are... They're actually allies, so
Yes,
that doesn't matter,
yeah.
right? So it's that expansion is safe. This work is going to be a tunnel, and a dragon tank comes out. So it's more about like this conflict zone here, this one, which is already locked down by an EMP Patriot, and of course the middle.
So looking towards the back base of SADA SDA, there's something there from Nightingale. What has he got? Oh, you got the garrison, actually. I don't know if that was with a worker or what situation is there. We'll have to find out a little bit later.
Alright, so we do have a bit of action here. Laser locks, though, will actually do enough damage to kill the Gat. And so there's also an EMP Patriot from Sad. So he actually flanks around it. Nice work from Nightingale. We'll
Excellent
avoid
play.
that Patriot entirely. Going for, ideally, the War Factory. Yeah, nice work. We will get that one down.
Just in time as well. Yeah, I don't want the Humvees to snipe one of those down in your left with a sad face and not quite destroyed War Factory. Dragon Tank also going to get sniped down here. Moriarty going to take that one out. He really has taken control nicely over the middle there. Thrown a supply down. But it's
Ooh.
actually getting firewall. They didn't see that. Both buildings actually going to get destroyed here. That's a pretty crushing blow, honestly. Nice play from Mad Max.
Yeah, it is. And we do see on the other side, Mad Max has placed down his factory. So now it looks like... I was going to... Like, what team? Like, left and right team? I get... We'll just call
Right
them.
team and left team. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going to go with the right team
we'll
and
do
left
that.
team.
So
Yeah.
left team, for now, has control of the middle, but this tunnel is being placed down. The Gats are vetted, so they can destroy these...
Quads
the
really
Gats are
easily, yeah.
vetted, so they can destroy the quads quite easily. Yellow is, again, the same faction as the purple. So I think we're going to see most of the action in the middle, just because, like, this northern point and the southern point, they both have the EMP Patriots locking them down. So the Humvees will be engaging these Gats, but they're vetted. They're just destroying it.
Really got to kite those.
He can kite it, but he just engaged that Bron pretty poorly. Now the refinery is actually being capped. We have a lot of quads and a couple of RPGs up here, though.
So our right team are definitely looking to contest that, and the guard that was actually capping it does actually get sniped down as well.
Yep, so this Vet 3 heroic Gat's getting pretty low, but it will back away.
The kite is real.
Wow, a very quick Lotus here. That is, that's red, so that's Marodi's, the tank.
Transition straight into that, which is good. He lost his war factory and his supplies, so it's just like, might as well throw down a propaganda center and be useful. The Lotus could definitely do some work here.
Yep, nice harassment here as well. That's going to be from Fruit. Has got the tunnel down, but he can't actually hold the garrison. Would have been very powerful if we could hold that garrison, but I think there was actually flashbangs there from the pirate that cleared those out from the yellow.
So, right team, left team actually defending quite well there. Pirate does a good job, and he actually clears out those tunnel networks. Fruit was really keeping him confined to his base, so now Pirate's going to help out in the middle as well. So that's a lot of easy to be collapsing. Big fight down the bottom, though.
Down here,
there
wow.
We go. Yeah, all the
Nice
starting
dragon
to get kited away.
wall. Does get all his RPGs, gets the tunnel as well.
Yeah, there's a massive pop there, like quads, RPGs, and a couple of Scorps there as well. Good kiting coming in from Pirate. He kept all but one of the bees alive that was surprised by the pop there. Transitioning into ECMs now is Moriarty. I'm not sure where that Lotus ended up.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Might have been revealed by the amount of units, the sheer amount of units on the field, if nothing else. Auto network's going to be sniped down here.
Yeah, pretty fierce game so far.
It's all about the middle. I think letting Pirate out of the base is a big thing here. He has a lot of Vs. I'm not sure if he has Search and Destroy yet. We might have to have a look into his base and like see what the go is.
No.
So yeah, getting the
He's putting it now.
yeah, getting the strat center, yeah, in the back of Mad Max's base. That's a safe place to put it. He's not on the edge between the two teams. So keeping those tier buildings safe is pretty important. Get that tech involved.
So it looks like Moriarty is pushing towards the base of Pirate. He has a pretty good composition. He's got an Emperor Overlord with a Gatling. He's got Gatling tanks, ECMs, Battlemaster, so he has really everything he needs.
Yeah.
But there's a bit of a Humvee army swinging back here from Pirate. Search and Destroy now just coming online, just in the nick of time for Pirate. He will be engaging this one, focusing down the ECM. The Overlord actually facing the wrong direction. Isn't getting the laser, the ECMs, so the laser lock's shredding through that Overlord.
Really nicely here. The Gats looks like it's going to be finishing off those two missile defenders, but the Gat gets taken out, and the Overlord's really low. So that's going to have to back off and heal. So Pirate keeps his base alive for a little bit longer, and there has been a lot of Gat rotation coming in from Mad Max as well. Big army here from Nightingale is going to be attacking Mad Max from the looks of things, but these quads could definitely get collapsed upon.
Yeah, they're getting sandwiched between their garrison and some Humvees. Finally now gets it down, but he's just getting cornered, and there's a lot of Gatling tanks from Mad Max.
Gats on the chase really should win this one as well. Gats are just better in this kind of a situation. Humvee's coming in from the side, so really nice team play coming in from left side. Really chew up that Gat army at pretty low losses. Moriarty has a pretty big army now, and it's teched up, has those ECMs. It's nice that the refinery is actually held by Moriarty. I think that's the best person on the team to actually give it to the China tank. Reduce costs for those tanks.
Yeah, exactly. Though I think Moriarty needs some black and napalm mixing against all his Humvees, but we do see his battle bus scorpions and the quads. Humvees driving right into them.
They get demolished.
That's not how you micro your Humvees. You want to make sure they're actually kiting. Meanwhile, big engagement with the tank general ECM shutting down all of these vetted battle masters. But the garrison there still remains at the south here, actually retreating those tanks. So
I guess didn't want to get caught in by the Vs after the battle bus ended up going down there.
yeah.
I suppose it's a little bit safe. I think for like support powers and stuff, the first time.
Oh, is that an Alpha Aurora?
Oh, that is indeed. Ouch. Not quite one-shotting the Emperor.
Man, they're pretty crazy on 1.4.
They are absolutely a nuts machine. Absolutely nutso. What I was going to say is, yeah, once we see the support powers coming in, I think taking care of the two static oils that you actually get inside your base is the big thing. A lot of income for our players is going to be coming from those oils, so sniping those down is actually going to be really important, especially when they're going to run out of supplies like really quickly, having only the one base supply.
Yeah, and especially when you have the Alpha Auroras, you can definitely clear those out pretty easily. Another Alpha Aurora comes through.
Big hits. I think the Alpha Aurora went down there though. Good snipe, had enough.
Yeah, what about this one?
Oh, that one gets a few buggies as well. Man, I forgot how strong Alpha Auroras are in 1.4.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
ECM micro is pretty damn on point here from Mad Max. Same from Moriarty, really.
Oh, nice MiG strike. He gets a Firestorm. All those Humvees are destroyed.
Only one MiG goes down. Another Alpha Aurora. It's just nothing but Alpha Auroras, but it does go down. You've got to be careful. I mean, like the emplacement there, going to easily snipe Alpha Auroras on the return journey. Alpha cannons, Gatling cannons are dangerous.
Yeah, should probably just target the Gatling tanks. The Gatling cannon won't do much to those Battlemaster tanks, as we do see now. Yeah, he's actually losing a lot of these Gatling tanks to it. That's, I believe, a tank drop or a mine drop.
Yeah, I'm going to say mine drop.
Yeah, it's a mine drop there. So we actually have now an Emperor on the way from Mad Max. And still a fair bit of Humvees from Pirate.
Oh, cutting away from this battle bus here. Might get a couple of these. Gets one on the way out, actually. Does get sniped down. Taking care of these production facilities is going to be a pretty big deal. They're really forward.
Oh, there's the MiGs.
Oh, the MiGs trying to decimate the Humvees. There's the Firestorm.
I think that was a really great response from Moriarty.
The MiGs are nice. They provide really good support. With that being said, I think both of these war factories are actually going to go down. There really should be like more work from Nightingale and Shroot to take down these. Wait, what? Oh no, Pirates, USA super weapon as well. I forgot. I think for a moment he wasn't. I'm like, how did he get an Alpha Aurora? But
yeah, they actually seem to be like all the same. Super weapon, tank, and Gile Vanilla. So they probably have organized like the factions before the game started to try and make it as even as possible. We do see a particle cannon as well here from SAD. So that's the first one of the game. Very, very cheap as the super weapon general.
You meant SADA, SDA.
No, I didn't mean SAD, ASDA.
Yes. I think you did, Michelle. I think everyone here knows what you actually meant. And I know what I mean, and I mean I like ECMs. ECMs
yeah,
are
ECM
pretty
deflection
good.
was pretty good there. So Alpha Aurora is continuing to just bombard everything on the ground.
Taking down what I think with tunnel networks is really smart. Just limit the mobility and make sure the buggies have nowhere to go. Left side looking really good in this game, actually. They've just had better unit preservation in general. The shells are getting split up there by the ECMs. That's sometimes worse, because they end up hitting other ECMs.
Yeah, at least there wasn't the Firestorm there, though. Just going for the base.
Oh, Alpha Auroras, man. That's like, that's disgusting. That's like 2 arms dealers and like most of the supply. They're very strong.
Lotus as well.
Right, I want to see like a big like quarter gap pop on their return journey and just snipe them all down. It's not like they're cheap.
Yeah, that's the only real way of killing them here.
Will go down.
I think that was one that fell to that quad. Another particle cannon. More Lotus disabling. Oh, there it is. There's Lotus.
Lotus play definitely on point here. He's slowly getting sniped down, but so's Fruit. Like, Fruit's pretty low as well. Oh, another
Nice.
Firestorm, man. This is good play from Moriarty. Like, it's good counter. Like, you may have Alpha Auroras, but I have Firestorm, man. Firestorm is strong.
Yeah, maybe Pirate should mix in an Avenger or two.
Oh, good splits. Good
Nice.
splits. Good play there coming in from Nightingale. Really nice.
Yeah, Alpha Auroras aren't that effective against ground units if they're fast units, if you can split them. Looks like we had a Jarman snipe come through, disable or decrew this Overlord. That's Spectre gunship.
Spectre, we'll follow him in. I'd say there's probably been a lot of support powers we missed. Or if he goes for, oh yeah, okay, Armsteel and Black Market, that's really nice. If you can get the Black Market down, that's a big thing, and like switch over to the oil. It's all about the oils. Just got to deny that late game economy. And like GLA's going to have that as well. Like there's Alpha Auroras on the side of Super Weapon, but their late game is strong, but their late game economy not so strong. 2 particle cannons though, that's going to make a bit of an impact. Probably take out those MiGs first would be a good start for the particle cannons. The MiGs have been doing a lot of work. Same with like the internet center's a pretty big one. There's a lot of key targets lying on the ground here. So I'd say that the game is definitely the left side team's game to lose. There's like 8 Alpha Auroras, I'm pretty sure. Like, if we just click over to SADASDA's base.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. That pretty much answers my question, machine. Yes, thank you. Only loses 1.
2.
Oh, 2. Yeah. Buggy Marco is still pretty on point, though. Yeah, we have to see, like, a quad pop or, like, a gat pop, but, like, on the Aurora.
Oh, he almost killed that fuel air bomb. Wow, loses a lot of his base.
Yeah.
Wait, did it actually kill an one of the bombs?
One of the A10s went down, but I think it was going for something else anyway, so not a big deal.
Yeah, that's going to take down the oil black market. Well, the oil actually survives.
Oil, thanks to the repairs coming in from the worker.
That worker died valiantly.
Very valiantly, machine. So, well, mine drops a little bit too far back
EMP.
as well. EMP, that's going to be the engage onto this base here. Stops the production. Dodges the mines as well. Goes a little bit too far forward. Red guard in the front. That's going to be nice for taking out the buildings and like the garrisons. That's good stuff.
There's no dragon tank, but there's only one RPG in that bunker, so it won't do too much.
Again, good ECM micro coming in there. The dragon tank flame wall on the side as well. That's going to deny the gats and the quads the ability to move in.
We missed the particle cannon.
Do we? Sad face. I'm not sure what it went for. We'll have to see that there's a scorch mark on the ground. It went for Best Fruit Space, and we get the GG coming in.
Well, man, that was like, it was looking pretty even until Alpha Auroras.
Yeah, it's hard to deal with like 8 Alpha Auroras. I think if they all got sniped down, it could have been turned around, like with like a big gap pop or something. That's all it really takes. Like, they're so slow on the return journey. Like if you can like get a big quad pop, I think that's the reason. Like, wasn't it like halved? Their AOE was like halved or something. I
think it was even more than that. It
might have been more.
Huge nerf.
Yeah, and they're more expensive. I'm pretty sure.
Well, the particle cannons are more expensive. Yeah, Super Web General is very strong in team games, but pretty bad in 1v1. So yeah, that was a little bit different. I don't think we missed too much either.
No, yeah, I think we got most things. We probably missed like a million generals powers potentially,
and the particle cannon, but anyway.
And the particle cannon. But other than that, we've done pretty well.
Yeah, so if you do want to see more team games, let us know in the comments. We'll maybe be able to factor it in, and just do something different. It's fun to have some variety on the channel.
Definitely, yeah.
All right, see ya.
Thanks, guys.
Please subscribe to the General's Gentleman. If you enjoy our content, you can support us at patreon.com/General's Gentleman.